How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin back with another video, and if you guys been following along with the Mini Barndominium build, guess what? The insulation passed, no issues at all. We're on to the drywall. As you can see, we got a big pile here, and we still got some to move off the porch, but man, is this stuff heavy. We wanted to get it all in here so it could stay as warm as what it is inside the building. So we're going to be doing some purple board, which I used to call green board, but this is kind of like a waterproof board. We're going to be using it in the bathroom and like behind the sink in the kitchen, a couple walls in the kitchen, and maybe a wall in the bath or the utility room. So we're getting ready to start hanging some drywall. We're going to do all the ceilings first. And the main reason you do the ceilings first is so your walls actually help hold up the ceiling. So I'll get you guys in here. I have a carpenter here helping me with this. He don't really care to be on video, so we'll do our best to get as much on video as we can as we hang the drywall. So, man, we can't wait to get this drywall up. It's getting closer and closer, one step at a time. Every time we get to pass an inspection, they give us a big sheet that says it passed, and we only got 2 more to go, right, Joel?
Yeah.
We got to do our drywall inspection, and then they'll come in and do a final, and we're home free to move in. So it's all about drywall. All right, so we're going to start back here in the back bedroom. We have one bedroom cleared out, and we do have a drywall lift we're going to be using to help hold this up. We're not going to be in a hurry. We just want to make it easy on everyone. So I think the drywall lift is going to come in handy for this. So this will be our first room. Once we get one room done, we'll move everything from one room, like all this insulation, and we'll move it over to that room. But now we can't insulate the inside walls until after we at least have some of the drywall on, so we'll have something to lay the insulation up against. So this is going to be our first room, starting off with the ceilings. All right, that's the first sheet up. Looks good. We'll get this.
More to go.
Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, this is what we got done last night. We got the ceiling in and all the walls in this room done. Now we got to work on the closet. We get the closet done. We're going to start doing some insulating today, Julie and I. Because all these inside walls have to be insulated too. But that's not bad. We got that done yesterday. We got all of our, well, I don't even know if this is all the drywall that we're going to need. But we got about 80 sheets between the purple and the white. So it's going to be a slow process, but we're going to get it. And it definitely, the heater, the big torpedo heater, I'd really like to get it out of here. But it's only kicking on like once an hour, maybe, if that. And that's good. So I'm worried about getting fixated with the thing. That said, if anybody gets a headache or anything, let me know. We'll get it out of here. We're going to get one of them infrared heaters. I'm going to put it in here and it'll be electric, so it'll be alright. Anyhow, I'm going to mess around here this morning. We'll do some insulating, and then Julie gets here, we got to start dragging drywall into rooms, and it's definitely a lot better in here now. With the insulation, even one wall covered up, it's made a big difference. So let's see what we can get done today. Alright, I got that room cleaned out pretty good. Stacking all the insulation and everything over in this room. I'm surprised at how big the rooms look for as small as the house is. It's got decent sized rooms in it. I'm working over here now on the insulation. And a lot of you guys probably think, well, why would you want to put insulation on the inside walls? Well, this is the washroom. This is the utility room. Let's say you're drying clothes and you got a zipper in there and that thing's banging against everything. Or you're washing a load of clothes and the machine is running. Hopefully it's not too loud in the bedroom or it's too loud in the living room, because these rooms are really close together. So that was one of the reasons why we wanted to put insulation on the inside walls as well as the outside walls, to keep the noise down. If you're in the bathroom using the commode and you're in the kitchen, you sure wouldn't want to hear somebody on the bathroom or on the toilet. So that's why we're doing the insulation on the inside walls and the outside. Hold down some of the noise. You got a small house, everything's going to be loud, so this ought to densen it down a little bit, quiet it down a little bit, so we can do a decent amount of insulation now, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Insulating everything I can on them walls so we can put the drywall in. This rock wool insulation is the best for that sound. This is that safe and sound rock wool. I think that's what it's called. Oh, gotta open it up. Yep, safe and sound. It's upside down, but that's what it is. And that's going to be great for our inside walls. So I'm going to get some more up and then I'll get you guys back in here. I've been putting this rock wool insulation in the whole time, and I did the whole entire ceiling in this rock wool, and I never seen one time on any bag what the R value was on that rock wool insulation right there. It doesn't say the R value, but I just pulled a piece of rock wool out and I see it's on the back of it. Has it right there, R23. I don't know if you guys can see it. R23 on that rock wool. So in that case, I thought it was R12, but it's R23. That's weird. In that case, my ceiling has R38 plus R23, so that gives us R61 on the ceiling. Yeah, R61. I didn't notice that until just now, but it does have the R value on it. It's right there, R23. Written all the way across it. So we got a lot more insulation in the ceiling than we even thought. We're at R61 in the ceiling, R23 on the inside walls, and R27.65 on the outside walls. Crazy. So I'm just working my way down in there and just happened to notice that on the back of that insulation. That's crazy, I didn't see it the whole time I was doing this. All the ceiling and everything. I better get back to work. You know, maybe the reason I haven't seen it, it's not written on every single batten. It's not on every one. Every so often you pull one out of the bag and it'll have the R value written on it. So, maybe that's why I didn't see it. I don't know, I seen some writing on there, but I didn't pay no attention to it. It doesn't matter anyhow. Well, as you can see, the walls are going up in this room, and the ceiling is all finished, looking good. Got old Ricky over there, hard at work. And my carpenter's here, he's hard at work. We're getting her done.
Get off my cord.
Oh, sorry. Alright, we switched out the big heater and we put the little infrared heater in here. As you can see, it's pretty dusty already. We've been working with the drywall. We have to keep the little filter on the back clean, but now we just come in here and it feels pretty warm in the little structure here. I'm not sure if that thing's made to heat the whole entire thing, but it's better than breathing those fumes off of that big guy right there. And it is about 22 degrees out there, Jewel?
Outside, yeah.
about 22 degrees. Now,
in here. I'm
not too bad. I mean, we wear a jacket, you're fine. Last night we worked a little bit late. We got that wall insulated, and that's between the bathroom and the bedroom back here. And we got this room all finished up. So we got 2 small rooms finished. The 2 bedrooms are finished. And they look pretty good. I mean, we're going to need a lot of mud. So we got that room done. It's, yeah, this room.
Done.
Yep. We got 2 little bedrooms done. Finished up. Closet's done. Of course, we got to get the doors and everything yet. And we got to work on insulating this wall right here. I think we're going to do the bathroom next. Yeah. And this is going to be all that purple board. We're going to be using this purple board here.
And it's, what?
Mildew resistant, mold resistant, and water.
I think it says right on the bottom there. Mold and moisture resistant.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be using on that. And that'll go on the ceiling, all the walls, not inside the shower and not inside the closet. I think the closet gets the regular drywall, but everything else, and not inside the closet. We'll do a concrete board or something in there. So I think we're going to do this room next, but we have a huge snowstorm coming, and I might have to go to work. I don't know if the next couple days. That's going to put us behind a couple days, but we got to do what we got to do to pay the bills. So we're on to doing these things here. Let me show you here. I want to show you guys something. All right, now you guys remember we had the test done on the water line to make sure all of them are holding air, so we didn't have no leaks. So what I've done here is I took a pair of clippers like this, and I clipped the top of this thing off, and then these slide back. Now I'm going to go get my heat gun, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to pull these off. What we're going to do is we're going to take the heat gun and turn it on, and we're going to heat up right here where we had the clamp on there. We're going to heat up right where that clamp was. We'll do that with our heat gun. How easy was that? That way you don't have to cut it, and you don't take a chance on scoring up your little piece right here for when you put the new clamp on there. So that one's done, and what I'm going to do on each one of these, I bought some of these little plugs just to keep from anything getting inside of them. We're going to take one of these little plugs. We're not going to put a clamp on it. And we're just going to take one of these little plugs and we're going to shove it in here, and that's going to keep us from getting any debris in there. So cut your little clamp first, heat up your plastic. Now you don't want to heat it up too much, you could melt it with this heat gun. Pretty simple. Pull your little metal piece off, grab you another plug. Like I said, this is just to keep you from getting drywall, compound, or whatever in these holes. Now we'll have to chop these off later where we need them and put our valves back on. But that's pretty simple and very easy to do. All right, we're getting ready to drill a few lights out in the closets, and I had to go pick up a drill bit for this. So I'm going to give this a try, and then we're going to test our light in it and see if it'll work.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, that was real quick. Now let's just see how nice the light fits in it. Now these are the little, I call them waffle lights, can lights, whatever you want to call them. And then they're basically, you just pull your orange tabs down and put them inside. I'm going to make sure this thing fits in here. Oh boy, that's a tight fit.
Good, that's what you want.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
So that's what our light's going to look like from the upside. and that's what it's going to look like from the downside. The little, you know, the 6-inch hole is a little expensive, but it's good to have a nice job done when you're going to do these lights. You don't want them to be off. And these lights just come back out the same way. I think you'll be able to pull them out. I'm not sure. We'll see. So let's go to the closet and we'll try out our first hole.
Oh boy.
Dusty! Now the way these are set up, I should be able to reach up in here and find my cord, which I'm going to have to move the insulation a little bit. Find my cord. And right there is my cord. All I have to do is plug my light into that and put my light up in there. Pretty easy. So each one of them will be done like that, and they all have their own little cord hanging down. You just plug them in, push your light up in there, and you're done.
Mm-hmm. On to the next one.
All right, we got our first piece of purple board up there. Actually, I think I like the purple better than the green, Joel. Yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty.
It doesn't even need painted.
No, it's pretty. So we got our first piece of purple up there. Now that is that mold, mildew resistant piece of drywall. So it's a lot better for your bathroom and in wet areas. So we're getting ready to get the second one up. Always want to do that ceiling first.
Let me tell you what, that heater's going pretty damn good, I think.
It is. I'm surprised.
Okay, we got that wall in. Now everything on the inside of that shower is going to be concrete board. We got around the commode, pipes, and then we got the access panel here, which we're not crazy about, but we're going to leave it there. We're going to work on the ceiling up on this side here. Get the ceiling in the shower done. It'll be purple board too, but the rest of the shower will be concrete board. So it's looking good, coming along. Driveway this winter. This is it. Works pretty good. We gotta get to the snow. We're gonna work on the Mini Barndominium. We gotta keep the snow off the driveway so we can get in and out. That's the first big snow of the year here at the Rusty Rooster. We're down here working on the barndominium, but we have to have the driveway cleaned out in order to get in and out. And somebody asked me one time, how am I going to clean the driveway? Well, right there you are. We just use a little tractor and clean it out the best we can. We try not to dump any piles of snow off the driveway, because when you're plowing your driveway, you're going to pick up gravel. And you want to keep the gravel in the driveway. So it makes sense to pile the gravel in the driveway and not off to the sides, if you can.